Hi everybody, and welcome back to Kim Ellis Creates. I'm filming a second day in the life of an artist behind the canvas, and I will walk you through my day. Today started out, I thought I would film for you and show you what was going on. I'm saying goodbye to my husband here. He's going off to work, and today was supposed to be a day filled with snow, and it's kind of boring rain. So I came out, and my son is working diligently on his math work, and he's in 3rd grade. He's doing a great job. And I started this butterfly canvas Luna moth. Unfortunately, I drew it on the canvas and it's kind of lopsided, so I gotta work on that again. I have this other little canvas that I'm using these toilet paper rolls, and I will be doing something fun for little kids. My treadmill is sitting here waiting for me. I don't have time yet this morning, but I'll be back. My son is playing with the broom. We just watched Wicked. He loves it. And of course, my daily scoop of oatmeal. I'm making one for myself, and I'm making one for my son as well. Just getting ready to add raisins and almond milk to it, put it in our microwave. I love this microwave. It's like a 50s style, 60s style. I don't know, it's a retro. Here's our gingerbread house that we didn't get made before Christmas. Hopefully we'll make it soon. Some cookies and leftover pie. I got a new calendar, yay. It's Japanese prints. And of course, a day wouldn't be complete being started without our dear little Kai. And we have 2 kitties, as you'll see in our video. My oatmeal with almond milk, I love it. And of course, we always add raisins to it, and my son loves it too. So we start off our day, and I really try hard to make sure that we have some level of schooling done. He started his math on his own, but we're doing diagramming. I don't remember doing diagramming back in the day, but that's what we're working on now, and he's doing a good job. Like I said, he is 8 years old and he's in 3rd grade. I have an 11th grader, a 12th grader, and 2 college kids still at home. So we have a lot of schooling and a lot of desks and a lot of schoolwork that happens off and on throughout the day. Zachy enjoys, well, he enjoys history, I think, the most. And here is Cookie, my baby Cookie, who is always looking for a nice warm blanket with his beautiful green eyes. I decided this beautiful flower bouquet that my husband gave me for my birthday, I needed to clean it up, get it some fresh water, and plop it back into its base. You can probably see my Hello Kitty sweatshirt that I just got at Target. I love it. I always try to have some fresh flowers. We have some pretty camellias that grow outside, so pretty much have flowers year round, but it's really sweet that my husband got these for me, and I try to keep them nice and fresh and clean and growing for as long as I can. We had some Christmas lights up, and some of them went out, so you can see my son here. He's taking down some of the ones that didn't stay lit for whatever reason. And of course, Cookie again. Checking on my kids. What are they doing? They're doing schoolwork. So my sweet 8-year-old is hanging out watching his sister do spelling. I have this lip stain from, I don't know the brand, I'll have to put that in the comments, but I really like this because it can stay on for a very long time, and I just take a lip gloss and put it on top. So this lip stain, I put it on my lips, I give it a minute or so to dry, and then I cover it up with my lip gloss. I love it because it doesn't transfer onto anything at all, and it stays for a very, very long time. So now I'm coming to some thank you notes for my students at Paths. Of course, that's one of the blessings of being a teacher. They give you gifts, and to get myself inspired, a lot of the times I just love hourglasses, so I turn this hourglass over and tell myself I just have to work for that long. I think it's like 30 minutes, and I like to light a candle. Just sets the mood, especially on a dreary, dark kind of day. Of course, we have Cookie. He's always there. He's waiting for me to sit down somewhere with a blanket, but I've got work to do, Cookie. So I am starting up my iPad. I love my iPad Pro, but I know I need to clean it off because it's kind of gotten dirty. So I just take one of those little chamois cloths and clean it up It has some work to do pretty soon because I'm going to be starting my 4th book, and I will share with you guys that process. I know I have a series on how to bring your children's book from idea all the way to finished book. So I hope you guys are watching that. I already filmed the first 1 and 2 and got that first one out to you, and the next one will be on thumbnails and storyboards and my adorable little character for my next one. Her name is Penny, and she's a project manager in training, so I will be bringing that to you pretty soon. So I needed to have some music, so I get my Spotify out and get some old school music on, some Mariah Carey, and just play that while I get started. So I have all of these wonderful images to inspire me for my next book from my 3rd book, which is called Annyeong Korea. And if you haven't checked that out, it's available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon and pretty much any place you can get books online. So writing my card out to my student Ella, and like I said, I had lots of yummy goodies and some really sweet things that my students gave me, so I want to make sure to thank them. And this year, one of my children got me a whole pack of Lilo and Stitch stickers, so of course they have to go onto the back of my envelopes. So I love stickers. I'm fascinated with stickers, and I have some for sale on my Etsy shop, and I hope to do more in the future. And of course, the best way to get stickers out is just to dump them all on my desk as I'm doing here and pick out which ones I want to give to each of my students. And when I gave these out to my students, they were very much in love with the stickers, so that made me really happy. Who doesn't love Lilo and Stitch? He's my favorite, and I think my daughter got these from Five Below, so it's pretty simple, and they're really nice and easy to peel off, which I love. They have a little tab on them, which makes them very easy to peel off. Every one of them gets a sticker, and I'm done. So that was a fun activity. And the next thing that I did with my day was I had a lunch date, and so I needed to put away my fuzzy socks and my sweatpants, because I don't wear my sweatpants out, but I wear them all the time in the house. And as I close this drawer, you can see I left one little tiny strap, so I went back and put that in just for you guys. And thank you for the gift for the gift bag from Zach, because he was given a gift from one of my tutoring students as well. So here's my book on Impressionism. I have my students' beautiful Degas work. I had to take some photocopies, had to get this book ready to take to school to make some color photocopies, because we're going to be working in gouache and we're going to make copies. And this one was this boat one from Monet. A lot of the kids picked, and it was such pretty colors. So we're replicating not only the painting, but I had them make a 6-color palette so they could replicate the colors in the painting. And they did actually a really, really good job of replicating the colors, and they're working on those so I can put them on the bulletin board. And that was me reading my speech for the Rotary Club. They've asked me to speak at the end of the month, so getting ready to prepare for that. I lived in Japan, California, Delaware, New Jersey, and then went to attend the Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia, where I received my BFA in children's book illustration. And then, of course, there's the beautiful rain that we went out in our little quiet town of Suffolk. We're meeting my friend Cindy and her 2 daughters, Olivia and Emily. And Emily is a good friend with my daughter Jojo, so we were able to go out together and meet them at Firehouse Subs for lunch. That's the fun of being a stay-at-home mom. That's my Jojo. And here I am doing my YouTube thing. So behind the scenes, I'm in my sweatpants, but you can kind of see the background. I put my painting and my plant back there, give you guys a fun background, hopefully. I've been trying to convince my husband to get his shed all fixed up at the top for me to have my YouTube studio, but we don't have electricity out there, so it'll have to wait. But getting my camera all set up, doing all the things, testing my microphone, I got a new mic, and if you're interested in more info on how to start a YouTube video, hopefully I'll have a series. I just like to help you guys out to figure out things that I'm learning myself. And so I've had this tripod for a little while and trying to get everything exactly the way that I want it. One day I may have some dedicated space just for my YouTube, but until then I set up in my bedroom. My daughter was nice enough to film me getting ready and testing everything out. I usually try to film at least once a week. Sometimes I'll be able to film twice a week. It doesn't take me a long time to film. It's just the editing that takes a bit of it takes a while. But for me, I enjoy the process, except I'm dropping my phone right there, making sure I'm in shot, and starting my video for you guys of series number 1 on how to make a children's book. Welcome back. I'm Kim Ellis, and I want to take you through my series on how to write a children's book, how to go from start to finish. And I've included some images from my thumbnails and my finished book and my whole process for my third book on Young Korea, as well as my first and second book. Gathering all my supplies for the next day. I try to keep this closet clean, and it goes through stages of being clean, and then it really got filled up over Christmas time because I didn't go to school, and now I can take all of this stuff and take it back to school where it belongs, and I won't need all of this paint, and it's clean. I'm so happy for now. I have extra paper and I have extra paint that I need to take back. So I was really excited to be able to give this paper away to one of my friends so she can use it for her class. And again, I have to transfer this Luna moth to the paper so then I can transfer it back. I got a good supply of Butterflies for Rory and Zach's Family, so I am stocked up for some more presentations, and I love it when I have a full stock on my bookshelf. I've got my warm gloves on because it's a cold day, but I have my first book, Butterflies for Rory, and I have my second book, Zach's Family, and I love it when I have all 3 of my books ready and available to send out. Of course, like I said, you can get them on Amazon, but I like just to have them there on my shelf, and it says, wow, look Kim, what you've done. You've gotten 3 books published and you're not done yet. Of course, no day would be complete without a little bit of time with my Zach, just spent reading. That's when Cookie waits for my fuzzy blanket, and we are reading the Little House on the Prairie series, and we are on book number, I think it's book number 4, and we just take that time together, and we both love it, and the cats love it too. Even this guy is Kai. He's our orange guy, and Cookie's our black and white guy. And of course, Kai will not come to lay with you unless Cookie's there. I don't know why. And here's what I didn't get done. I never got on the treadmill, and so my workout clothes are sitting there waiting, and I also am hoping to get more thumbnails. Of course, this didn't get done either. I started it, and it will have to wait another day. So behind the canvas means it will have to wait. I got asked for jury duty. My son was away, there he is, and he was at the Jefferson Lab doing an internship, so I was excited for him to be able to have that opportunity. He's studying mechanical engineering at ODU, but I did actually get some thumbnails done. I have, my due date is January 15th to get all of these thumbnails done, working on, again, my 4th book about a little girl named Penny. And I'm excited to work with an author, and so the story's already written. I just need to put the pencil to paper and get the thumbnails, and then I can start the long haul of working on the finished drawings. But of course, and you'll see in my next video, thumbnails are so important because they're like a little guide map for what needs to happen, and I don't have a lot of guesswork because once I have these thumbnails done, again, they're my little guide map for what my bigger image is going to be. And of course, I'm doing these, this will be my second book in Procreate. And of course, Cookie, if I have a blanket and I have a time to sit down, he is right there. He loves me. He even has his own Facebook site, so if you want to look him up, Cookie Hates Kai. That's it. And then no day would be complete without a little bit of Netflix and K-drama. And this one that we were watching is called Mr. Plankton, and my husband asked me why we watch these really sad ones where the guy eventually dies, but I mean, it's the first scene is him dying, so it's not a spoiler, but it was a really good series. It's from the creators of It's Okay Not to Be Okay, and so that's my favorite K-drama, so this one was really good.